Welcome to this tutorial video. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a webhook in ClickUp step by step. Whether you're setting up automations, connecting ClickUp with external apps, or triggering real-time updates in your workflow, webhooks are a powerful way to automate everything in the background without doing manual work. By the end of this tutorial, you'll understand how to create a webhook, configure it properly, and test it to make sure it works correctly. Let's get started. First, open your ClickUp workspace and go to the space, folder, or list where you want to create the webhook. It depends on where your automation should run, so choose the correct location carefully. Once you're inside, look at the top menu and click on the Automate button, which usually appears as a lightning bolt icon. This is where all automation tools are managed inside ClickUp. From the menu that opens, click on Manage Automations. This will take you to the Automation dashboard where you can create and control different workflows. Now look for the Webhooks tab. This section is specifically used for creating and managing webhook connections. Click on Create Webhook to begin setting one up. Now you'll need to configure a few important details. First, give your webhook a clear name. This helps you easily identify what the webhook is used for later, especially if you create multiple automations. Next, add a short description. This is optional, but it's very useful if you are working on a team or managing multiple workflows. After that, you'll need to enter your webhook URL. This is the most important part. This URL is the endpoint where ClickUp will send data whenever the automation is triggered. Make sure the URL is correct, otherwise the webhook will not work properly. If needed, you can also include dynamic fields in the URL. This allows ClickUp to send customized data automatically based on the task or event that triggered the webhook. Below that, you may also see header settings. In most cases, ClickUp already sets the correct default headers, so you don't need to change anything unless your external system requires special configuration. If your integration needs extra headers or parameters, you can manually add them using the Add option, where you define a key and value pair. Once everything is set up, click Test Webhook. This sends a sample request to your endpoint so you can confirm everything is working correctly. If you receive the data successfully, it means your webhook is properly configured. If something doesn't work, double-check your URL and any authentication requirements before trying again. After a successful test, click Create Webhook to save and activate it. Now your webhook is fully active and ready to use inside ClickUp automations. From this point on, it will automatically send data whenever the selected trigger is activated. It's also a good idea to document your webhook details so you can easily manage or update it later, especially if you build more advanced workflows in the future. And that's it. You've now successfully created a webhook in ClickUp step by step. If this tutorial helped you, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more ClickUp automation guides, productivity tips, and step-by-step tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.